Kevin Hart is the highest paid comedian on the planet. He's a talented actor, as well as a writer and producer. Grudge Match, Central Intelligence, and of course, Ride Along have all made Kevin famous. The celebrity has a net worth of $200 million. So let's take a look at our beloved comedian's favorite thing to spend money on. Number 1. Cars. Have you seen Kevin Hart's car collection in 2021? Since we're on the subject of rides, well, Kevin is known for much more than only his acting in films. How about we take a look at Kevin Hart's collection of 20 exotic and historic cars, which he owns. Starting the list is his exclusive Ferrari 488 GTB. We can safely say that it is one of the most expensive pieces in his collection. The 1967 Mustang Eleanor is one of Kevin's most iconic additions in his collection too. Kevin had the Mustang restored to its original state after purchasing it. Kevin's Mustang Eleanor received several new amenities in addition to the ones already installed. The 1966 Pontiac GTO is another legendary car in his collection. Kevin's Pontiac GTO appears to be one of his favorites, as indicated by the vast number of photos he posts with it. He also has a Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, a Jeep Wrangler, and a Ferrari 458 Spider that he nicknamed the White Thunder. The list goes on, but let's move on to the second thing Kevin likes to spend on. Number 2. Residence. The star paid $1.35 million for a 26-acre tract of property in 2015 and spent nearly $2 million building a Spanish-style estate with a swimming pool, cabana, children's playground, and 2 detached guest houses. If that wasn't enough, he added the house next door to his property, paying $7 million for the 16.3-acre estate, which includes an infinity edge swimming pool, 6 bedrooms, 6 baths, and a tennis court. So between the 2 residences, which is reportedly worth a combined $10 million, Kevin has everything he needs for his family, which includes his wife Iniko and their children Kenzo and Kaori, as well as his ex-partner Tori's children Heaven and Hendrix. Number 3. Watches. Any guesses on what brands Kevin might own in his extensive watch collection? Well, you're about to find out. The Patek Philippe Celestial is one of the house's major complications, and its watches are already among the world's best. The fact that the dial has been augmented with a spinning map of stars, allowing Hart to appreciate the exact configuration of the nocturnal sky in the northern hemisphere, makes this watch from 2015 a standout. The Rolex Daytona, in the colorful rainbow variation, is the epitome of an extroverted multimillionaire. Hart, who is recognized for having natural charisma, is a perfect choice. The case, which is crafted of Emerald gold and 40mm in diameter, is generously studded with precious stones on the lugs, bezel, and dial, spiking the price. Despite having a retail price lower than the market price, the chronograph is supposedly so popular that it sells for $339,492 on the secondary market. The 2 watches we just mentioned are not the only ones, but they definitely rule his watch collection. He also owns multiple other brands and likes to collect more watches quite often. Number 4. Jet. It's not clear if he still owns a private jet or just charters one when he has to travel, but Kevin definitely has $1 million to spend on chartered planes. He uses it to travel around the world, mostly for vacation. He often travels through his chartered plane during shoots. He likes to travel to the basketball playoffs since everybody knows that he's a great fan of the game. Surprisingly, he spent most of his money on buying multiple basketball jerseys for himself when he started his career. For someone who takes the sport this seriously, Kevin travels through a private jet and spends tons of money, making so much sense. Number 5. Heartbeat. Kevin's production company is a witty spin on his surname, Hart. Heartbeat Productions, founded in 2009, has produced a number of film and television projects. It made Fatherhood as part of the first contract with Netflix, and that movie became one of the streaming giant's most successful original film titles, with 74 million views on its first month. 2 recent series include Celebrity Game Face for E! And Dave, a breakthrough on FXX. Die Hart, a comedy series created for the short-lived mobile streaming service Quibi, has been extended for a 2nd season by Roku, who just bought Quibi's catalog. All in all, Kevin has invested not just his money, but also his emotions and hard work into the company that has now expanded a lot. Click on one of the 4 videos on your screen right now, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.